Welcome to Monday Night Football with One Boys Fantasy Network.
What is going on? What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the one and only Run Boys Fantasy Network. It's your boy Run Boys Robbie, partner alongside the homie Gator. This broadcast brought to you by our homies over at All 22, brought to you by PFF, and also brought to you by our homies over at ShopGLD.com. Gator, this is supposed to be what we've been waiting for. 17 fucking weeks of NFL action, and we're actually probably going to get a game that might have some high scoring action to it in prime time.
Yeah, way to jinx it, buddy. Thank you for doing that. Because now it's probably going to be like 13-5 or something, like some bullshit like that.
Scorgonami.
Yeah, it's going to be like crazy, stupid. Nobody's going to score. It's going to be a field goal game. I'm just going to look. You know what? Screw it. I'm just going with it's going to be nothing but 4 field goals, 2 on each side. We're going to end this thing in a tie.
We're going to have 3 safeties.
Let's go with a tie. We're going to end this thing in a tie like 7, or we're going to end this thing in a tie like 9-9.
Oh my gosh.
That's what we're doing. No, I'm stoked for this game, to be quite honest. I truly think like I said a little while ago, I think the over hits on this. It's already moved up again. It's now to 51.5. So yeah, the smart money is going that direction. So I like the over. And I really do like the Bengals to come out on top too, as well. I do like that.
Yeah, I'm taking that Bengals money line. It was just too juicy to not kind of throw a little leap of faith out there, if you will.
Yeah. And quick question for you: that line when you bought it was at what, 130? You said.
I think I got it at like 110, something like that.
Okay. Okay, because when we looked a little bit ago and you said that, I thought it was like 130. It's already come back down a little bit more to 125. So, I mean, it's
I think I did get it at like 130 actually.
Okay. So yeah, on the right side of it, at least it sounds like, at least what the money's going anyway.
Yeah, I mean, the Bengals are definitely probably the underdog in this matchup. Whenever we look at narratives, but they have what it takes to beat this team. They have what it takes to get the best of the Buffalo Bills. I understand the Bills have a great sound discipline defense. There's something about Joe Burrow, and I've said it time and time again. Every time that I've gotten to commentate this kid,
Joe
there's something about Big Joe Shiesty. Tonight begins. If you haven't already began painting the narrative, tonight begins the narrative of, is Burrow actually probably better than Allen?
Yeah, I mean, you could see this could be. We could see this matchup as an AFC championship game.
Mm-hmm.
Flip flop with Mahomes. These 3 guys, Burrow, Allen, Mahomes, every
They're
year
the future of the NFL
for the next 7, 8 years. Just depending on what's around them. I mean, you're looking at 3 of the young, up and coming, just absolutely dominant quarterbacks in the league.
Rex is the only one who took the Bills. Everybody jumped on the Bengals. Fuck.
Yeah,
I hate when that happens.
Yeah, but yeah. Rex had to take the Bills. He's got a little bit of what's the word?
History, if you will.
Yeah, history. He's got a little, as you like to say, a little liquid investment over there. He's got some liquid investment there at the Bills.
I said it can really quick, Aiden. I want to clarify. I said that I'm taking the under, but I said that there's still a possibility they could be high scoring. I'm personally taking the under. 51 is just a little too high for my taste. I feel like you play this at 49. 49.5 is probably where I think and I think that we end somewhere around there. I don't think that the 51 is just. But I'm also considering the way that the year is gone. You got to think about it. 90% of people, 90% of bettors all took the over. So if 90% of all the bettors took the over, you really think Vegas is about to let that shit pay out?
This isn't like DFS. That's why the number's moving up. 90% of the money is going to the over, and that's why they keep moving the number up. You know what I mean?
Number up, exactly.
So, like I said, if you got it at 48, which is where I think it opened, 48.5, somewhere in that range. If you got it there, you are freaking feeling so comfortable right now, and the game hasn't even kicked off. You know what I mean?
I'm comfortable with that.
Yeah, if you got it at 48, then now they're giving you another 3.5 points. You were sitting there like, you know what? Screw this. I don't even got to watch the game. I've won already. You know what I mean?
And that's what I'm. It's still like I said, still high scores, not what they're promoting right now. Wow, these two old fucks.
And I'm still with you. I'm still against you on that. I still think it could be.
You think the 51 could still hit?
Yeah, I mean, I would be with these two teams with the dynamic of the offenses of these two teams. I would be comfortable at like 53, 54, taking the over. I wouldn't go any much further than that. But now you're asking, somebody to score a minimum of 30.
30,
right? So, and I think both of these teams can score 30, but can both of them do it on the same night?
Not against each other.
Yeah,
that's where I'm like one has to cancel out the other.
I don't think so. I think you're gonna okay. I'm gonna play this out real quick. If we go to halftime and it is a 17-14 game, what's coming out there. What's coming after the half. It's going to be lighted up. Light the scoreboard up. Let's get all the board. Let's go. Now, if we go to half and it is a 13-9 game, now I'm nervous. Right? Yeah, I saw that too, Aiden. I saw that he declared. Yeah, Deuce Vaughn declared for the draft today.
Mm-hmm.
Phenomenal, dude. Dude's going to make it somewhere.
What's good, Leafs? Bonjour. Oui.
Bonjour.
Isn't oui is like sorry or some shit. I can't remember. No, it's like hello. It's like the same thing as bonjour.
Yeah, it's hello, goodbye. It's French.
Yeah,
it's all good. See, there's the other thing too. Is the Buffalo Bills are playing for that 1 seed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not quite sure if Cincinnati can get anywhere up there.
Cincinnati has to win this. Has to win this one and next week. And need the Chiefs to have one loss.
And need the Chiefs to lose next week. Okay. Now, do the Bills have to lose both weeks? I think the Bills would have to lose this week and next week as well, right?
I think just one of them. The Bills have to get both their wins as well.
And that's the other thing is, so there's both of these teams. We go into week 17, and we had so many teams. Just there's nothing to play for, or week 18 is all that matters for them. You know what I mean? So it's like this one here actually has everything to play for, right? For both of these teams. That's why next week, when you look at the schedule, when they brought it out, it's shitty the way the NFL did it because KC plays, was it Saturday?
Mm-hmm.
And so Buffalo plays on Sunday. So play this out. If Buffalo wins tonight, Buffalo takes the 1 seed, right? Going into next week. Well, if KC loses next week, Buffalo can go, fuck it. We're sitting our starters for week 18.
And
that's bullshit way to do it. They should both be playing at 4:00 on Sunday.
Yeah.
Make them play at the same time.
But it's also one of those advantages that I mean you're giving
the only person that's getting or the only team that's getting the advantage is Buffalo. And what did they do to get the advantage? They didn't go to the Super Bowl last year. It was Cincinnati.
No.
Kansas City's not getting an advantage because they didn't go to the Super Bowl. They're playing on Saturday. So advantage to nobody but Buffalo.
We gotta see. We gotta see how it plays out.
Listen, the only way this works out the right way is if Buffalo loses tonight, Kansas City wins next week. and Buffalo has to play 4 quarters next week.
Raiders not beating the Chiefs, bro. You serious? I mean,
Leafs. I'm just throwing it out there. It's there's a possibility.
It's the final week. Got to play spoiler.
Fucking Stidham played pretty goddamn good for somebody that hasn't played in the NFL very much. He did one thing in that offense that no other quarterback in that, just throw the ball to number 17. Just where's 17 on the field? Where's Adams? Throw it to him. Get him the motherfucking ball.
Well, NBA knows that they're about to start getting those that extra boost of ratings now. They're stepping up their promos. That was a sick little promo they just aired.
Well, that was ill. Hockey's doing the same thing.
Yeah, this one they've been airing. They've aired this one like pretty much since October. Oh, I'm ready for. I'm so excited for fucking hockey, bro. To, like, really be able to just, like, all right, now we're gonna buckle down and just focus on, like, these couple of sports.
Yes.
You start throwing football into all the rest of your betting, and it becomes a fucking crapshoot.
Well, that's one thing that I've never been able to do, and don't think I ever will do, is cross my bets. I will cross games, but it won't be in the same sport.
Oh,
I don't like the, and it's just a personal thing. I don't like the, you throw a 4-leg parlay in there, and 2 of them are on whatever Saturday, one on a Sunday, and one on a Monday.
No, I don't cross days.
I don't want to wait that fucking long.
I don't cross days. I play everything in the same day.
Right.
Yeah, I do not cross days. But I will cross sports. Like I'll put like football, basketball, hockey, like all on like the same card.
Right.
Like I've hit that way before. It's a nice little formula. It's a really good formula. If you got 2 teams from each that that are all gonna hit, it's a handicap. I'm not gonna front. That's all it is. Because like when it's like betting like all football. Like let's say like you take like I could build a 3-leg football card, but then build like an 8-leg card with 2 from like multiple different sports. I'll probably have more confidence in that 8-leg card just because of the amount of volatility that is involved in NFL betting. Okay, let's see. Winter Classic was today. Eric Fax, the Titans also have like 3 more days of rest.
Boston won that, right? Boston won the Classic, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so too. I saw a bunch of tweets about it, so I was assuming that they did.
Once y'all realize crossing days can earn way more bread, it will be placed.
No, Matt. I'm not saying.
What's good, Matt?
I'm just saying it's uncomfortable. That's where I get uncomfortable. I'm not saying that you're not going to win. It's just a personal thing.
I've done it. I'm not going to say I haven't done it. I always get scared. I always get scared. It's just
because I'm that guy when I throw a parlay out there. If I'm crossing days, and then of course you win the first 2 legs on the one day, and you're like, God damn, I got to wait another 48 hours just to find out if I win this bet. And of course, it's a big bet. It's never a small one when you're crossing days like that. So,
no.
Well, that's true. That's true. Nobody likes waiting for it. I get it. I know.
Bro, you're sitting at your freaking regular 9 to 5, knowing that you're about to make more money off of sports betting than what you would in that one day. Yeah.
Absolutely. So just a real quick update. It looks like it's supposed to rain in Cincinnati, but they're saying it's going to be light, very, very light, and the heavy rain will hold off until the end of the game. So nice little.
Bro, this next like week, 2 weeks in terms of like weather's about to be insane. Like, bro, it's all like pretty much ice here, dude. Yeah, it's like weird.
Well, I won't rub in that it was 78 here today.
So what's about to happen? What's about to happen is like so you guys are going to be getting like all like this crazy like warm front. Meanwhile, like from like the Pacific Northwest, it's about to like sweep cold, and it's about to create some gnarly ass fucking tornadoes. Yeah, so it's about to.
We're supposed to get cold later in the week. It's supposed to get down. It's supposed to get down to the 60s again. So it is what it is. But I'm not mad at this being able to wear shorts, outside
in the winter shit. Yeah, you can't. I know no one likes waiting on a fucking parlay to hit. NFL did Jags so dirty. I'm pissed.
Why is that? Why is that? What happened?
If Jags got up early in the season and played how they played during the stretch, I mean, would have not had to worry about it. You're playing against fucking Joshua Dobbs, bro.
But why is Aiden saying they did them dirty? What did the NFL do? Just putting them on Saturday?
I think that's what he's saying.
Referring to?
I think that's what he's saying. Okay. Referring to them, yeah. I guess because Tennessee gets 3 extra more days to watch film.
Okay, but they at least flex them to Saturday night, if I'm not mistaken, right? 8:15 on Saturday night, is that right?
Bro, the Titans aren't good though. Like Joshua Dobbs is not. Yeah, if anything, I'm not even worried about that. I'm definitely damn sure not worried about Tennessee.
Yeah, so you got the Chiefs Raiders at 4:30, and then Titans Jaguars at 8:15. That's the Saturday slate. Just those 2 games. I really, that's where I get aggravated with this schedule makers. There should be the Chiefs game. No, the Jaguars game and Titans game. I'm not mad at that being a prime time, a Saturday night or even a Sunday night game. I could care less. I'm fine with that being a standalone game. But the Chiefs and the Chiefs Raiders game and the who is Buffalo playing? The Jets?
Yeah.
No, they're playing.
Right. I believe everyone's ending out with rivalries. Everyone's ending out with their rivalry games, which I think is the stupidest thing in the world.
Well, didn't they do? They did it as interdivision games for a year or 2, and I thought that was perfect. Where the hell is? I'm looking at this schedule right now, and I'm missing Buffalo on here altogether.
Like I feel like you should like there should be a way to where you schedule these important make or break matchups that determine playoffs a little bit kind of earlier in the year, so that way the teams that are going to get in can start resting guys and start doing due diligence. But I understand that it's the playoffs, it's a battle of attrition anyways. It's a battle of who has the healthiest lineup. So no one should really be given too big of an advantage, I guess. Eric, I hope y'all win playoff. It won't be the same without terrible towels. Oh gosh. Should have been Sunday night. At least deserve some views.
Okay, so this is why I couldn't find it. I had to go and actually research it. It is Buffalo's playing New England at 1:00 on Sunday. But here's the 1:00 games on Sunday on DraftKings: Browns Steelers, Vikings Bears, Bucks Falcons, Jets Dolphins, Panthers Saints, Texans Colts. They don't even have a line for the Bills.
Wow.
That's why I couldn't find it. I'm like, who the hell are they playing?
You notice they stalled this bitch out all the way till 6:30? They've never done that all season for any primetime game.
No, yeah, they're going to stall a little bit more.
Here we go. Wait. That was New York. That was like, hey, I have a feeling we can lock in a couple extra thousand more million some odd views if we wait 15 minutes.
Yeah, we have
that was
touchback.
I still haven't gotten it. It's okay. We'll blow that lead, Matt. We go full sickos mode and do like MLB where every single day, where every single game on the last day of the season starts at the exact same time.
Yes. Do that. Everybody starts at 4:00 on Sunday. Get all the good drinking in between lunch and the game starting on Sunday at 4. And then you have to have Burrow goes deep. There's going to be pass interference. Should be pass interference. Yes. Going to Chase, he overthrows him, but there is pass interference against the Bills. Yeah, you start everybody at 4 o'clock. You get, but you have to have, CBS has a show or has a game. ABC has a game. NBC has a game. Fox has a game. NFL Network's throwing on a game. Even ESPN. Get everybody involved, so at least you have like 6 different games going that you're able to watch them.
That would no.
Did you realize
that would not fly? That would not fly.
Sure it would. Sure it would. You don't have to do the games. You don't have to do like okay, so I'm considered
NBC's not playing that game. NBC ain't playing that game. NBC has too much money. The NBC wants its own spot. They do not want to be on with anybody else. That will not happen.
Well, then they just got to put the best game on.
Yeah.
I mean, you put a game like Cincinnati Buffalo on. You put a game like
there's Hayden Hurst. There's the first one.
You put a game like, KC, whatever, put KC and, Miami on, in a revenge game for Hill, something like that. That's how you market. It's called marketing, man. It's called marketing.
You got
to market it.
You're gonna create a freaking bidding war of the century. Like, bro.
It's all about the NFL is all about money.
Oh yeah, it's a business.
How did I just create? I came up with that.
Ooh, watch that outside linebacker. Watch that outside linebacker.
I came up with that in like 4 seconds on how you do it with a little bit of help from, I believe it was Matt that said put all the games at one time.
No, it was Eric.
Eric. Okay. Eric said put all the games at one time. Absolutely. So Eric and I agree. We put all the games at one time, and then we have a bidding war. We have a bidding war.
I think AJ Espinosa's down.
Yeah, he got
smoked. Shit.
He got it.
Oh shit.
Ooh. Hayden Hurst coming across the back end is probably what made it worse.
Ding. Oh, sit down, little man. Yeah. He said, yeah. He dislocated his fucking shoulder.
Hayden Hurst came across the backside of his head too. So, yeah, Taco would not agree with this at all. Taco would want like 7 days of just week 18.
Yo, hell no. I would not be able to do that. 7 days straight.
No.
Like.
No, Eric said personally think Gator is correct. Taco would not agree with this. He would not agree with it because Taco would want, 7 weeks of week 18.
Sometimes I wonder if he actually believes in some of the things that he says, but then you realize that no, he actually does believe those things.
No, he's a New Yorker, man. He's a New Yorker.
Yeah,
and he's jaded. He's jaded.
Yeah. Speaking of jaded, you see, my fucking stupid ass coach was like, "I didn't know that we would get eliminated." Fucking dumbass. Yes, you did. You knew.
I wasn't gonna. I'm glad you brought that up. I was not gonna.
He knew. No, he fucking knew. He knew.
I was not gonna pour salt in that wound for you today. But since you did, there's another reason why he's got to go.
Yeah, I mean, he's also dealt with like so many. This is like the mental health advocate in me, bro. You've dealt with a lot. You've dealt with a lot of personal life shit. Give yourself a break.
This is where I wish I had control and go get comments. This fucking comment right here by Eric. Classic. Yes.
Taco also cannot defend his opinions because he's always goddamn late.
Big facts by the chat.
Yes, this is true. Late to what pissed me off was like late to your own event though.
Well, yeah, I mean,
waited till his team got up and then came on the stream. Bro, like, come on. Come on. That's not, at that point, it's not even a rivalry stream. Like, you're not even. Nah. It's all good. It's all good. Oh, they're walking him back. Just pop it back in. I'm kidding. Don't do that. That's not how you should fucking treat that injury at all. I wouldn't put them at one time. Y'all got to also think the NFL, the broadcasting channel, got to check off on the commercials during their airtime. They would plan out. That's where producers and shit come into play, and like that's your producer's job to plan out when your commercials air, what commercials are airing when. who paid for what commercials to air at what points during the game. That's like a whole different types of logistics. That's stuff that I went to college for.
You ready for a quick update? 2 minutes into the game, minute and a half into the game, the line has moved.
Knew it.
54.5.
Holy shit. Okay, I didn't think that. I thought it was going to drop. Something's about to happen. Burrow and Gunn.
Hayden Hurst with his second of the night.
Oh my gosh, that tight end seemed. Hayden Hurst over. Oh my gosh, he did not just sweep a grown man. He just sweeped a grown man. Big shout out to the Hayden Hurst Foundation. We've done a lot of work with the Hayden Hurst Foundation. Big up to Hayden Hurst Foundation. We love you guys. Yeah,
I got to get over here and get on this.
Gator needs his hat, you punk ass bitch.
Gator needs what?
He's talking about Taco sending you his fucking hat. Sending you the hat.
Yes. Yeah. Touchdown, Tyler Boyd.
They said Taco wouldn't be public enemy number one if he never gave the Warrior or the suggestion show Warrior none. Bro, here's the thing. He suggests. Damn, touchdown Tyler Boyd. Tyler Boyd, first time in. Yo, Z2 called that during the pregame show. He said Tyler Boyd was going to get the first TD of the game. Damn.
I like that. That was.
But no, he recommended that show, and then a week later it got fucking canceled. After I watched it, and I was like, well, now I'm done watching it. Like, I'm not even gonna watch the second season. Need Hal to go off for dynasty fantasy purposes.
I wanted to find out from the chat, from the however 2,500 that are watching, what does everybody need tonight? What do we got to do to get some belts? I'll go ahead and tell you what I gotta have happen tonight in my redraft league. I am up, and I'm pulling it right now. I don't know why I didn't already have this ready. I'm up by like 50 points in the redraft league. I'm only going for two championships. I'm up by 50 points. He has Stephon Diggs. I am done for the night. He has Stephon Diggs in the dynasty league. I've already won it. I'm up by 30, and I have Jamar Chase. He is done. So I've got one belt tonight. What do you need?
I need freaking Allen to be contained underneath like 30, 34, some shit like that. That's not going to happen. So, yeah.
You need Allen under 34 total fantasy points? That can happen.
No. That will not happen.
What is up, Mike?
It's good, man.
What is up? And I need Allen to get about 40, and I need T. Higgins to have the best game of his life. Literally the best game of his life.
Well, I don't know if you saw it, but you just missed Tyler Boyd on the TD.
I saw that right when I was logging in, but I need Higgins to have every fucking TD.
Slap. I went to I went to schooling while I was in the Air Force, and then when I came home, I went to Nova for a little bit.
And that's to beat our buddy Pat, so I need that bad.
Oh yeah, we got to do that.
Gator don't play no shit.
Nah, we don't.
Gator bitches better be wearing Jimmys.
Yeah, we ain't we are not cutting the nuts. We are going all in.
I know, Toby, you called that shit, bro. You were like, yo, it's gonna hit, and then boom, Tyler Boyd. Like, Mike, fuck you and the Chiefs. It's all love.
Russell Wilson,
Pat over Taco. Bro, I don't know if you've seen this lately, Mike, but the chat has fucking completely just gone rogue.
They haven't gone rogue.
Shit like this.
They have picked a side. They picked a side.
They pick it a lot. Yeah. Okay, that's that one.
I'll be honest.
No, not that one, Leafs. Not that one, Leafs. Not that one. Not putting that one up. Fuck that.
Taco's done it to himself.
Matt, I am not afraid to take walking around money. I am not. We can definitely use walking around money. There's always something to buy.
Fucking quoting the other guys. Yeah, that's what it's from. The other guys.
There's always another league to join.
No.
McPherson.
I got to get out of a couple. Sheesh.
McPherson's about to freaking put this over Hines' head. Hines, you better be ready. That man.
Look at this play by Hurst, though. Hurst just get up.
A grown man.
Get
I
over
know.
top
Hurst
of
is
you.
completely grown man. Yeah. Like, we're not even. Never. Ever. Oh my gosh.
Oh wow. I actually just watched a replay of the touchdown, and damn. What a concept. What a route concept. That left Tyler Boyd open as hell.
Whoop.
All right, Josh Allen takes a snap out of shotgun.
The fact that Burrow fit
goes
that.
at the Diggs. Diggs gets 10. He's get 50. Oh, and he just runs over 21. I don't know who 21 is right now, but he just ran him over. Get off me, bitch.
Who's ahead? You
Fucking,
I'm at 23, 22, 21.
Right,
Gator,
I'm a tad
Gators
bit
ahead.
ahead of you. Okay, I'm like maybe 3 seconds ahead of you. So you call, but I'll watch.
I say if you want to call it, I'm fine with you calling.
Not in a little bit.
I'm resting my voice. I'm like, fuck.
That's what I'm doing.
Allen's in the shotgun. He brings Knox back into the backfield with him. Drops back. Slings it over like he's going to McKenzie. He throws it short. So it will be 2nd and 10, 11:53 on the clock.
Oh. Allen being typical Josh Allen. Well, this season's typical Josh Allen. Well, usually when quarterbacks decline like that midway through the season, I'm like, you took a hit or something that it seriously, like, either A, made you start playing scared, or B, injured something in your body where your throwing motion is not the same.
Allen in the shotgun again. Hands it off to, looks like he fakes it to McKenzie. Draw up the middle. Gets about 9.5 yards. It will be 3rd and about 6 inches or so for Buffalo. Clock is a rolling.
They're going to mark that as 3rd down.
Yes, 3rd down, yes. Cincinnati fans look like they've had a plenty to drink today.
I mean, it is Ohio. There's really not a whole lot else to do in that fucking state.
Hey, no, Ohio just opened up gambling. They opened up gambling on the first. Handoff to Singletary, it looks like. Yep, Singletary for the first down gets about 1.5 yards, gets first down out of that. Be 1st and 10. Clock is ticking at 10:55 in the first.
Oh,
Aiden, I'll come back to your question for me in a minute.
Go ahead, Mike. Go ahead. I'll
pause. No. Go to the game. I'll do it during an off time.
All right.
I started so I can go back.
Okay. Josh Allen in the shotgun. Looks like he's got a Singletary side saddle. Drops back. Tosses it to. Oh wait, is there a flag? There had to be a whistle because that was crazy the way they stopped the game in the middle of it.
I believe it's a timeout.
So Buffalo calls a timeout. Okay.
Converts 50% of 3rd downs this season. Best in the NFL.
Josh Allen is not happy that he called a timeout, by the way. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
He looked at him like he stole his Cheerios.
Yes, because you had Gabe Davis. I think it was Gabe Davis that he threw that ball to, and he was open.
Yeah.
Fuck are you doing? All right, go ahead with your question there for Aiden or from Aiden.
So
about the Jags.
Aiden wants to know my opinion on the Jags and what I think about this week. Aiden, since the beginning of the year, my bold prediction was that the Jags are going to win the division. And guess what? They're going to win the goddamn division.
He already knows that. He already knows what you're going to say. He just wants to hear you say it again so he can fucking stroke himself tonight later, dude.
Allen under center, McKenzie in the motion. Allen drops back. Decides he's going to run it.
We're going to win.
About 5.5 yards on the run.
He already knows.
I do think that the league fucked up on the scheduling.
We've already talked about that, how bad that scheduling is for Saturday.
But the one thing that I did see that people were talking about, well, even I think Sunday night screwed it up with Detroit maybe being fucked. I think they should have put the Saturday night game on Sunday night. But
Allen goes nowhere.
the thing that people were saying, the one thing that people were saying that is wrong, in my opinion, is they're like, oh, they should have moved the Buffalo Patriots game to Saturday.
Oof.
They can't do that because Buffalo's playing tonight on a Monday night.
Right. So they should have had KC and the Raiders and Buffalo, New England playing at 1:00 on Sunday.
Yeah.
There's no reason that Buffalo gets the advantage of watching and seeing what happens with KC.
No, I agree.
The NFL is a business.
Absolutely, it's a business. But you want to make money. You put your best games up. And you make the players get on the field because nobody's going to watch that. Nobody's going to watch that Buffalo game.
Saturday.
If Kansas City loses, and Buffalo doesn't have to play anybody, they're not making any fucking money because nobody's watching the Buffalo game. Not even Buffalo fans because nobody's playing.
No.
So they lose money by doing that. Which is usually not the NFL. Which is usually not the NFL's mindset. Usually the NFL's mindset is we got to make as much money,
profit as much possible
in as shortest period of time as we can.
But I think the bigger issue besides the Buffalo part is the NFC issue. Is the NFC issue.
Okay, so I'm just going to ask this question real quick. I'm comparing the Buffalo and KC because they're going for what would be the one seed, the AFC, right? So what NFC are you talking? What issue are you talking about?
If Seattle wins,
the Seattle Detroit,
then Detroit doesn't have anything to play for, and then Green Bay, besides but will they fold under the
Okay, well, let me ask you this way: if Seattle wins, and then Detroit plays the game of their life and beats Green Bay.
Then hell yeah.
Green Bay still get in? Because Green Bay will then have another one.
Seattle gets in.
Right, because if Seattle and Green Bay are both Green Bay's ahead of them.
Seattle needs a win and a Green Bay loss. Detroit needs a win and a Seattle loss.
So well, Detroit has nothing to do but just be spoiler at that point. So
no, but if Seattle loses, then the winner. What the NFL is thinking is if Seattle loses, and then if Seattle loses, either whoever wins that Sunday night game gets into the playoffs.
Yo, really quick, Slap. Yes, yesterday or today, whatever the fuck. Yeah, yesterday, Russ was actually he looked pretty damn decent. Like
I gotta say one thing about that. Remember what I said about Gabe Davis last year? My statement when everyone said Gabe Davis is the shit after the playoff game, I said one sentence. He played against my defense. I'm saying the same goddamn thing about Russ.
Allen under center, he dropped.
That was stupid. No. You guys are a playoff perennial team. You guys are but you're a playoff team. No, give them credit. Don't do that.
I agree with you that we're a playoff team. I'm saying I can't give him as much credit because our defense.
Don't do that. No, give him credit. Give him credit.
Against the Niners, I would give him credit.
If Nathaniel Hackett was still coaching, he would have not looked like that.
That's probably true.
Listen, every single
intentional grounding. That's intentional grounding.
Every single one of us need to thank John Elway and Walmart and everybody else for getting rid of Hackett. That way we can at least see a competent offense run in Denver.
They look significantly more competent. It'll be. I think it's going to be Harbaugh.
Cole Beasley sighting, y'all. Cole Beasley got a target. He didn't catch it, but he's like 77 years old. So,
bees in the trap. Bees in the trap.
But didn't you have a COVID nickname too?
Oh, fucking COVID Beasley. Or I can't remember what it was. Fuck, I can't remember what it was.
It was something.
Well, because he dropped it, Buffalo is now going to go for the field goal.
Ever since he said that dumb shit, that man has not been able to catch a damn thing. Sometimes you just don't play with the universe. You just don't fuck around to fuck around, Like even if you think that something, is like, you know what, I'm gonna say this because I just want to.
Well,
sometimes
Robbie,
you don't.
Your number, your number is doing what you wanted it to do. It's it's dropped all the way down to 53.5 now.
It should never shot up in the fucking first place.
Oh,
it started.
Well, when it started at 3 days ago, whatever it was, when I looked at it. It was like 48. Then it went to 50. It was at 50.5 this morning. When I jumped on pregame, it was at 51. And during pregame, it went to 51.5, and it fired up to right as the kick went off, it fired up to 54.5. Now it's back down to 53.5. But everybody's on the over, so it was like they had to put the number up. They had to get the number up there a little bit because it was just too low.
Adams is not going to no fucking Denver.
No.
My gosh. Chill, chat. Settle down. Think Seattle is going to lose. Then the shit's rigged. It's a bait that mean.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying it. If that's a possibility for it to happen, they want a winner-take-all matchup in a night game is what I'm saying. And that's a winner-take-all matchup if Seattle loses.
Devontae Adams isn't going to go and fucking play with Trevor Lawrence either. Stop it.
I mean, I don't know if Trevor Lawrence is. Godly, can you imagine Calvin Ridley, Devontae Adams, Christian Kirk, the highest paid player in the NFL, even like the third fiddle?
Jesus freaking Christ!
Yo, that's some Robert Horry shit. Robert Horry fucking got won 5 rings. It was clutch through all of them.
Back when he went over back to Houston.
It's like, yo, is this dude just good for just making the game winner in like the most clutch situation?
Listen,
like, is this what he's here for? Him and Derek Fisher both do like kind of that same thing.
Pay that man $50 million a year. He hits one shot and it gets you a ring. That's all that fucking matters, right? Dude, he could was the finals.
Yo, if they were to have Devontae Adams and Ridley and then Christian Kirk being the highest paid third fucking, that would be the exact analogy of that.
Yes.
So Josh Allen's foot got hit, kind of rolled up on, and the ankles. It looks like they're possibly rewrapping it.
He hasn't missed a single game this year,
even after the injury.
All right, we got to kick off down to the 7. It's being brought out. Ooh,
I love hearing
balls out. Balls out. Buffalo has the ball.
Yes, sir.
No.
Yes, he tried to hurdle.
Don't agree with that, Matt.
I think he's going to be called down, though. I think he's going to be called down because as he comes down to the ground, his elbow hits. Let's see.
Kirk gets successful because he has Justin Jefferson, not because he's Kirk Cousins.
Yep. That's right.
Hold
it's going to
be
Cincinnati's ball.
Robbie, hold on here. Playing devil's advocate.
Oh, don't do that.
Yes, he's good with Justin Jefferson, but he's even without Justin Jefferson. You love Terry. You love Scary Terry.
He's not doing that.
I know. Hold on. With Scary Terry and Dotson, he would, and the running backs he has, he would be better than goddamn Carson fucking Wentz and Taylor Heineke.
Bro, I'm wholeheartedly convinced. Look, I would have preferred that if we went out with Taylor Heineke, and if we lost, it was like, okay, like, at least we the guy that was getting us there and was doing the job for us, at least we went out dying on our sword. I think the play of Carson Wentz was, let's go. We're not ready to make the full. I think that deep down we knew that we're not ready to make the full run. Let's get our draft pick. Let's get the best fucking position that we can, and
so
figure out.
Do you buy the
Higgins?
Do you buy the Ron Rivera didn't know he could be eliminated bullshit?
Fuck no, I don't buy that. No, I don't buy that.
I'm on. Okay, I see it too. I just had to throw that out there.
Fuck no, I don't buy that.
I don't know who it is, but there is a Buffalo Bill down.
Yeah,
but you also can't admit the tanking
Robbie,
either.
Hang on. He's down, and they rushed the field.
His arms are up in the air, stiff.
Yeah. So let's get a quick pause for that.
I'm trying to think. Trying to see who it is.
I haven't seen this yet. Oh shit! Now I'm seeing it.
Yeah, that's not a good sign. What is it with Cincinnati?
Fuck?
What is it with Cincinnati on a prime time where you got to have this kind of stuff?
Well, let's just say that
I was saying that as a joke.
Is a dick.
I was
That-
saying that as a joke because that's where Tua had his major thing. So
Yeah, but that field, like a lot of players
that's
have gone
also
down on that
where
field.
that's where what's his name got
Chad or not Chad Johnson. Fucking
Shazier.
AJ Green.
It's where
AJ Green, Shazier. Yeah.
It's where Shazier got paralyzed, and then wasn't that where Brown got the hit against Burfict too? That made him go crazy.
Yeah. No, like,
yeah.
like
Well,
a
here
lot of shit happened.
listen. I'm going to give ESPN credit here because if this was Amazon Prime,
they would have stayed on it.
It would have been they'd have been replaying it over and over and over and over
No,
again.
you know what would have happened? The freaking sky cam would have gone down on the rope and just hung over the
right,
dude.
right.
Fuck, y'all are terrible.
No, it's true. It's a fact.
It's
how many times did we watch the Tua hands? You know what I mean? The Tua hands. How many times did we have to watch that to see that? Yes, his hands were stiff. I mean, it was just ridiculous. Yeah. So, that's horrible to see that. It's horrible to see that. I don't ever want to see that.
But no, I'm fully fucking convinced though that Rivera did know that we were going to be eliminated, but like you also can't admit to. It's like same thing with the what was it, the Giants last year, where like they purposely kind of like took that knee.
Yeah.
You know, it's the exact. I equate it to that. You can't admit to throwing it, so you say some dumb shit. But you could definitely tell he was lying. Like you could tell he was lying.
That was the epitome of Donovan McNabb going, I didn't know we could end in a tie.
All right, they are bringing out the board. They're bringing out the
yeah.
He's
it's Hamlin.
Oh, it's Hamlin.
Damar Hamlin, yeah. It's not good.
All right, his safety is more important, but I have him playing in an IDP final.
And the coach, I'm gonna watch the replay right here.
Oh no, he fell. He was up and passed out. What? Oh no, I can't.
He said, "Bro, Tua was throwing up West." Oh my gosh,
I can't watch
such
this.
fucked up slap. Damn it.
That's why they ran out so fast.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, McDermott, is that the head coach, right? It's McDermott, right?
Whoa!
He literally was standing up and just fell over.
Sean McDermott is the coach of the Bills, right?
Oh
yes,
shit!
Okay. Well, when he's sitting there and he's basically
praying,
he's down, not on his knee, but he's squatted, and he's in tears.
Yep,
it's not a good sign.
That was rough seeing just from here.
You never want to see a grown man cry, bro. Like that's when you know it's like, okay, fuck.
Yeah,
damn,
not good.
He stood up and went back down. Like just body was just dizzy, just woof. He'll be okay. He'll be okay though.
Robbie, would you answer? I want your opinion on this first, and then I'll give you mine.
I don't know how the Lions' offense is so good. Someone enlighten me. Jared Goff knows how to shut up and follow orders. And that's one of the things he's always done pretty well. So like when you have a quarterback you can just listen and go out there and manage the game, it kind of makes the job for the coaching staff a lot easier. I mean, hell, it's proof is in the pudding that unloading Hawkinson and not having to hyper target that has, in a really weird, fucked up way, helped that team even more. Brock Wright is definitely a thing all of a sudden. Amon, rah, stuck in a bad offense, has turned that offense around. You got a deadly running back combo, and your defense is starting to actually like kind of click and put things together. I mean, they're a dark horse. They're a dark horse for damn sure.
Yep. I really want them to get in, but I think they're 1 year away.
I mean, I said that division was going to get turned upside down. Damn, they are still wow.
No, yeah, it's bad. They brought the ambulance onto the field.
Josh Allen is scared as fuck. Everybody is in complete just shock and wow. Damn, that was scary because he was definitely standing up. He was definitely up. So it's like that's the part that like kind of like leaves me to be like, okay, like you'll be okay. Like, whew. NFL Plus really trying to sell that shit for $12.99. If you don't just fucking get YouTube TV and just get all your sports.
Yeah, YouTube TV is the way to go.
Yeah, like the thing is, like for this season only, it's $12.99. So like you're telling me next season you're gonna put it back at its regular price of $39.99. How are you justifying? I mean, I get like you know, if you're like the crazy like hyper fan, but it's like, okay, well, if I just have like a sports package attached to, you know, whatever else, then like I can get every game. It doesn't matter. I am definitely not a Trevor Lawrence hater. I love Sunshine.
No, Robbie's not a T-Law hater.
Definitely far fucking from it. I literally am the one who told you you have the easiest possible matchup to slide yourselves into the playoffs. The Titans are playing fucking Joshua Dobbs. You guys are fine.
Dobbs isn't the issue.
The fact they have no fucking receivers is a big issue.
No,
They need a quarterback. Like
they do need a quarterback. What I'm saying is the issue for Jacksonville this week is not Dobbs. It's number 22.
oh, they're gonna run Henry.
That's what
Well,
I'm
I mean,
saying.
they have to. Yeah, they have to now.
What I'm saying is I think that's why he didn't play last week.
Honestly, that's still not enough to
It is if that defense can hold up. That defense is not going to let the.
It's
oh
not
my
enough.
gosh! Oh my gosh!
It's not enough. You're not going to convince me that that's enough. The way that the Jags are clicking right now, this late in the season, I can't be convinced that Derrick Henry himself is enough to stop that whole entire team. He's not going to be able to run enough to keep the offense from putting up points, to keep Jacksonville's offense from putting up points. He's not going to be able to run enough and score enough himself to keep his team competitive. He's not going to be able to run enough to be able to open up the pass because Dobbs is an inaccurate fucking passer. Those receivers don't play with confidence. Jacksonville takes this easy. Don't be surprised if Jacksonville beats them by 10.
Guys, I'm going to step away for just a minute.
Go.
Oh, good, bro.
You're good. This is hard to watch. I think that's why
Oh, it is hard.
the ambulance is still in the field. Back to commercial.
God damn.
It's when he went down. I know you're saying you had hope because he was up, but when he went down, he fell to the ground.
Everything.
His arms went stiff, so everything
Locked up. Yeah.
Matt, you're all good. Go ahead. We'll see you when you get back.
Wonder how. Fuck.
Robbie, check the private chat in a second, but please don't say what I'm going to say. All right, I just put it in, but don't repeat it. I want to confirm. Jeff Bell's at the game.
Oh shit.
He took a picture before the game. I'm going to go mute for a second. I'm going to try to.
The look on everyone's faces.
They're literally going back to the studio. They went back to Monday Night Football studios. All right. Susie Colbert.
Diggs is crying. Diggs is crying.
Susie Colbert confirmed it. They are doing CPR on the field.
Damn. Schefter's freaking stone-faced.
Booger's about to cry. Booger's trying not to.
Did you kind of know?
Yeah, I'm getting the shakes right now. This is weird.
Your team on the field is bigger than whatever's going to happen at some point tonight on the field. The well-being of their teammate is bigger than whatever the outcome of this game is going to be. So I don't think the players are worried. I wouldn't be worried about that. I don't think they're concerned about that. If they have to, they'll figure it out. But the health and well-being of our brother on the field is the most important thing right now.
Amen to that. Right now, we're just hoping that man is okay, and that he'll be all right. Let's take a moment really quick and play a music video real fast. Give everybody time to stretch their legs, give everybody time to like take a moment. It's a sucky part of this career field. Our thoughts and prayers are with him and the family, and we're just hoping that everything is going to be okay. The league has amazing doctors and amazing medical professionals.
Ambulance is currently off the field.
Just getting them off the field.
It's off.
Okay.
Ambulance is no longer there.
Okay. Do you think they're about to get back into production?
No. I say we still do what you were gonna do. I say you take a
everyone stretch your legs really quick.
You want me to do it or you want to do it?
I got it.
Okay.
Everyone go take a quick lap really quick. Go breathe. We'll be right back.
Suck my dick and pay me. She don't call back like, damn. And my brother's always busy. That's why shorty fucking with me. She the only one that give me. Yeah. And I rode this here for 2. I just hop up in the whip. I hit up 6. She smoke it with me. Little bitch.
Alrighty, so we're getting updates right now to see what's about to happen. So Diggs trying to fire guys up.
So they have temporarily suspended the game, and the teams are going back to the locker room. That was the word from the official. Temporarily suspended. So I'm guessing the 5 minutes they were going to give them wasn't enough. So I'm guessing they're going to
They're going to give him another 5.
Or if they're going all the way back to the locker room, I'm guessing they're going to give them an extra halftime.
Well, fuck.
I'm going back on mute.
Okay, so they're going to get an opportunity to regroup here. They're going to figure out if they're going to continue to play. So both teams will figure out what they're going to do. It's been 23 minutes since the Damar Hamlin's injury. Okay, so we will see if these teams, what decision they make. I think you get if this gives you some time to maybe get some word possibly from the ambulance as well. You know,
That's what I think. That's what I think. Partly it is. I think I saw something that said that they think its heart stopped, defibbed it back, and then got him in the ambulance and took off. So if that is the case, I think they're just trying to get
everyone to calm their emotions.
Another group chat. In a group chat I'm in, it reminded them of this situation, and this is what I sent me to. Was the Euro Championships last Euro Championships, 1 or 2 years ago, when Eriksson passed out from Denmark on the field, and they had to do the same thing on the field and refib his heart on the field.
Fuck. It's something that you definitely hate to see, and you don't want to see,
and have never seen. Like kind of like on the football field, we haven't. Not this.
Yeah, not on national television, no. Yeah. Not on national television, no.
Yeah.
But in any sport, especially contact sports,
stuff happens.
I don't want to say like that, but I mean, like this is a risk that every athlete, we're all aware of. Definitely expect the league to take a look at this one and make further determinations about how they handle situations like this, and expect safety protocols to get really, 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 really turned up. This is now. This is in terms of level of severity. Just this season alone, I mean, Tua has had 2 of them, and then now this is this one. It doesn't appear that the concussion situation in the NFL and the league is getting any better. you know, when you look at plays like that, those are things that like where you're like, man, like, do I really let my kid go out there and play? I could see a holdout for player safety. This is a situation like this that trigger it. This is one of those that, you know, that makes it to where it's like, yo, like during and even life after the game, we have to give our players the utmost care. You know, when you hear people bitch and complain, well, I don't get why they're making millions of dollars. Figure it the fuck out. There's your answer right there.
Yeah.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. I think the last time in the NFL that we saw something like that was Shazier.
But the difference with this one is the fact that this is almost like, you know, he got, like you said, he stood up and then fell over. This wasn't directly from a neck. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
First time CPR on the field, they can't play. I hope so. Prayers up for this man. I hope he makes it. We're gonna keep our stream going, you know, to maintain coverage of the situation here until they completely in their coverage. We're gonna keep our coverage going of the situation.
If they announce that it's canceled, then we'll go out.
Yeah, because also from this is unprecedented. And for the first time, I mean, the players are going to be ultimately making this decision. This is not going to be the players are going to make this decision. Those two locker rooms are going to have to say so. Yeah, I think that's definitely more severe than a concussion. Concussions, you usually don't stop breathing.
I think it'd be a nerve issue, or not pinch nerve, but and then everything else went down the track.
Yep.
If that makes sense.
Definitely interested to see how the league handles this year.
This is going to set precedent.
Oh, it sets an entirely new precedence. It sets an entirely new precedence. The new Ant-Man. They're gonna run every fucking commercial possible right now. The fact that he got up pretty quickly from the hit makes me think it was a medical issue. That is that is a theory to maybe look out for.
But I think it is one of those ones where he got hit wrong, got up, and his nerves just shut down, and then something else that was already there just happened. But who knows at this point? And I don't want to.
All we could do is theorize and speculate. I don't want to go down that hole too deep.
Yep.
I want to make sure that we get the right information. We you know,
Yep.
and we're responsible about this. We'll see what happens. Diggs was trying to lead guys to kind of rally it back together. So I mean that is something to definitely look out for and pay attention to. So even they're saying that don't like we can't even speculate right now. You know, this truly shocks the whole world of football. Truly, if you're a football fan, it doesn't matter what your team is at this point. Aiden, the teams are gonna make the decision. It is going to be up to the teams. It is going to be up to the teams. If they were able to you know get a heartbeat going, you know, and get them into the ambulance, that's at least a sign in the right direction.
Schefter said exactly what you did at the beginning. He said he doesn't think any of the Bills will be able to make a decision until they find out more about Hamlin himself and the condition.
And
So
that's what I'm
he thinks that's
thinking.
what they're waiting for
Yeah, that's all.
before they even contact the league.
It'll be the team. It'll be the team that'll say, "Hey, we can go first," and then it'll be the league that'll step in and say whether or not yay or nay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Booger saying, you know, we're about to get further away from football here. Like, saying hopefully they make the right decision. That is a player thing. That is a player decision.
And the way he said it was calculated in the sense that he had to say it the way he said it.
Yeah, that's a he has to keep his personal opinion out of it.
Yep. He's got to be a business. He's got to be a company man at that point.
And that's kind of what I'm trying to do at the same time. Where it's like,
Yeah.
it's I this is the part of the job that sucks, you know. But we can't give out any information more than what we know, you know, and we can't sit here and be like, Like, if they do make the decision to play, what I feel inside and what I would personally do has to be set aside. If they do choose to play, and if they're choosing to play, they're playing
because it's not your decision.
Yeah, exactly. But if they're choosing to play, they're playing because they're trying to honor their brother. And that's going for both sides of the ball. If they're choosing to go out there and play, it's at the end of the day, yes, these guys, this is a job for them. But they also still love this. If somebody gets hurt doing something you love, kind of the way you look at that thing that you love. I mean, it's tough. It's tough. They're in a tough position. They're in a very emotional position right now. They don't have an easy decision to make.
And I think the league is in a lose-lose no matter what, too.
The league is in a lose-lose no matter what, because you're gonna have folks like our channel where we are pretty much give two fucks about them continuing the game. But then you are going to have that group of people that is going to be like, no, you gotta keep playing, like the repercussions. That there's going to be that argument. So the NFL is fucked either way. Either way, there's no decision that they can make that puts them in a good light. You let them play, it's how dare you. They are in a very, very, very tough predicament. And that's why I say ultimately it has to come down to the players. It has to come down to those men on the field and their emotions, and how they feel. And if that family has anything to say. So no new updates. But wait, okay, no, that was a different time. That was okay, that was earlier. Don't re-show that. Damn. They administered it for many a minute.
So if they do cancel it, it will be Goodell making the decision along with the two teams as a trio.
Yep, I just got that too.
I'm just trying to get you what I get. That's why I'm going through Twitter too, just trying to. I'm the stuff I'm seeing. I am not saying unless it's a confirmed. I'm not going
confirmed report. Yeah,
I'm not saying anything out loud that I see from George 12347. That's happening a lot, obviously.
Exactly. Everybody's speculating. Everybody is. It is a situation that we treat with diligence. Yeah, these players are closer to each other than they are their own families. Like that is that is very much a true sentiment. That Troy Aikman just stated right there. And right now they're concerned about a brother. They're concerned about a brother. They're concerned about a friend, a father. McDermott met with the officials and just walked back into the locker room. No idea what was discussed, but McDermott has stepped out of the locker room, spoke with the officials for about a total of about 2 minutes, is what we know, then went back into the locker room. Oh, it's absolutely devastating, Karam. It's absolutely, absolutely. We may possibly potentially knowing that McDermott has now spoken with the officials, we may be having some news to report here shortly. Right now, we do enter more commercial here. We're gonna be getting you guys something here as soon as we know. But latest update, McDermott has stepped out of the locker room, has discussed with the officials. Jamie, right now, the game is temporarily suspended. Buffalo safety taken to the hospital. CPR was administered on field, and just yeah, a very, 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 very tough situation. But waiting on reports for the and we're praying for the health of Damar Hamlin. This tough situation. Waiting to see, to hear what McDermott may have relayed back to the officials. It's up to the two teams and Goodell. It is not up to us as a public. It is up to those two teams, and all we can do is support those two teams. The right thing to do is to whatever the Buffalo, especially whatever the Buffalo Bills decide, whatever the Buffalo Bills decide to do, we are respecting that decision. Whatever the Buffalo Bills decide, that is their brother that is down. That is, or those players decide, that is they're the ones that are directly affected right now. Nobody else. Nobody else is affected at this given moment. But those people. And it's reported that it is a collapse on the field. He did stand up following the hit. What's up, Taco? I know, somber stream right now.
That is one of the scariest reactions, scenes I've ever seen on a football field.
I think it is the scariest.
It is.
It is the scariest. It is the scariest.
It
It's
is
the first time we've seen CPR. That's why.
like I am, nothing but thoughts and prayers to his family right now because all we could do is speculate as to what's going on.
And you can't even do that as a reporter. You can't even do that.
Realistically, exactly. That's why all I say is right now, thoughts and prayers to his family, because I can't even begin to imagine what's going through their minds and their hearts and what they're dealing with. And this is January 2nd. This is a time when most people are hopeful and joyful and ready for the, just coming off the holidays, ready for a great new year. So, in most people's lives, this is usually like, one of the best times of the year. And all around, this is you can't use another word other than devastating. Like, there's just the man had CPR for like 10 minutes. It wasn't just that he had CPR. They were there for a while, and they had to hook him up to an AED to get a shock, to get the jolt going. Now, I did hear that he had a pulse from Joe Daneman, so that but he wasn't breathing on his own. That's what Fox was reporting. But this is one of those things where it's just you don't even want to let your mind wander with what it might be.
That's why I'm not. I'm just
Yeah.
paying attention to the facts. Whatever is
reported by like the sources.
Yep, whatever happens on this broadcast is what I am relying on and going off of.
Yeah.
Anyone that is not in that broadcast booth, and anyone that is not neither of those coaches right now, that I'm not.
And like, I mean, there is only one answer. This game is not continuing today, but the question is, are they going to reschedule it for sometime this week or after the season? Are they?
That I'll let that I'll worry about. I'll worry about.
Yeah, no, we can't worry about that right now.
Yeah,
that's so far from my mind right now.
As a team, how do you even get back on the field?
That's your brother. That's your brother.
Like, how do you even get back on the field?
That's your brother. That's your brother.
Like,
that's your brother.
Like, even the opposing team, that's still your y'all are in the league. Like, it's very few people that have that spot. Like, I can only imagine, even as an opponent, you can't help but feel.
And that's why I say. Yeah. That's why I say you. No matter what, like, all we can do is wait for them to decide, and we can support whatever they decide. It doesn't. Your opinion, Mike's opinion, my opinion, the chat's opinions. I'm sorry, no one else's opinion right now is valid because we're not in those locker rooms.
No.
The only thing that we can do is support their decision. If they're choosing to go out there to play, they're choosing to go out there to play in honor of their brother. If they're choosing to not play, they are choosing to do so in honor of their brother.
Yep.
And that is what's important.
Yep. And like,
what's up, Hoove? What is Skip probably said some stupid shit, of course.
So basically he said he agrees that he understands they might cancel, but how can you this late in the season with everything else going on? He shouldn't have said it, but I understand the perspective. But
I get the perspective.
That's
one of those things where you have to wait until we find out what's up with him.
Exactly. I just went and looked at it. Robbie, I sent you something, but what I sent you was the actual rule book about cancellation games, and that's one reason. After reading it, I am a little worried they will play the game after reading the rule book.
Wasn't. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay, I just read it. Someone posted it. In my group chat. I read it. I'm
One
really
has to
worried.
forfeit. It'll start out as a forfeiture.
Mm-hmm. And with this,
yeah, I know.
With this having number one implications, I'm afraid that this is going to be played.
If you're the Bills, I know that there's number one implication, but how do you get on that field?
But here's the problem: it's not just.
I already told you.
The Bengals could get up to the 2 seed.
You know what? Let me explain it to you like this. Okay. How did I wake up the next fucking morning in my tent knowing that the other fucking person isn't there anymore? You honored them. Then that's why I said our opinions do not matter.
No, they don't.
The question of how do you I just answered it for you. You ever lose someone and have to keep pressing? That's how. These are. It may not be the same thing. These are fucking modern day gladiators. So yes, if they come out on some psychopathic, no, fuck that. We just our brother just went down and we're ready to fight. Then yes, you have to rally behind that.
Yeah.
And if they choose not to because hey, we just lost our brother, we need to take a minute, then you have to stand behind that.
Yeah.
Joe Buck actually said something smart. He said that we don't know if we're going to play tonight, even though that's hard to fathom if this will be pushed out. But whatever, it doesn't matter right now.
Yep.
Joe Buck said it. Joe Buck actually, he's not caring what he's not caring what they're telling him what to say in the ear.
Mm-mm.
And even with that, for ESPN, I was in another group chat where someone was saying should you just go to a 30 for 30 or Sports Center
no.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
No,
they're
because
doing
you
enough
have to.
by going back. They're doing enough by going back to Susie Colbert. If they stayed with Joe Buck and Aikman the entire time, that's one thing. But they're going back and just briefly going to them.
And on top of that, you can't do that. You have to wait till you know. You have to know because, like Mike said, there is a rule book in place.
Yeah.
There's a rule book in place for shit like this. Here's the thing. This is the first time in the modern era that it's gotten like this.
It literally says weather, blah, 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 comma, injury.
Yeah. Last time something like this happened, guys were still playing in Leatherheads.
That's what makes this even scarier. Is that we haven't seen an injury like this in a really long time.
But we've known that the problem is getting serious. Will Smith fucking played a doctor to fucking uncovered it. We have a whole movie about it.
Yeah, but I mean, they have improved the technology
that the NFL tried to prevent from coming out. We know. We've been. So that's the thing where it's player safety has to be of the highest standard right here.
What would you think or suggest that they could do additionally to help with player safety?
You need to figure out better padded helmets. You need to figure out better padding. Straight up. The hits are getting harder. The hits aren't getting softer. They're getting harder. The athletes are getting bigger, faster, stronger.
Yep. That's sports medicine, sports technology. You're able to measure everything. Measure your output, figure out how to boost it. It's not like before when you would just go to the gym, you'd lift, and you're look. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger's days of lifting compared to now is completely different.
This is a sport where the average back way back when it first started, the average athlete was smoking cigarettes on the sideline. These are completely different athletes now. They are healthier. It's different. Yeah. So yeah, you have to account for player safety significantly. How this is going to change the landscape in the future, I don't know. What I know right now is we need to figure out the safety of this man and
on the phone, Zach Taylor.
How these players are feeling right now.
Zach Taylor and Sean McDermott are currently talking to somebody on the same cell phone, back and forth.
Given call of the Goodell.
Given to them from the White Hat. Because Zach has been in the tunnel for the last 15 minutes.
Oh.
Hearing that.
Players are coming out of the locker room.
She said they're not heading.
We're still
to the
not
field,
sure what's
but
happening.
They can't talk to the players.
Yep.
Remember, I'm ahead of you, so I'll let you know.
All of that.
They just gave the phone to a lady who's talking on the phone right now, so I'm assuming it is a NFL official.
League representative. Motherfuckers spend years in school designing these helmets, and it's still not perfected. He just gave Taylor a little pat.
Shaking hands.
They did come out of the locker
old.
room, but they were met on the other side of the tunnel by the Bengals players giving them hugs and handshakes. The Bills equipment staff is pulling stuff off the field. No official wording, but they are removing stuff.
Yep, I think I've seen a player with no pads or anything on.
That was Diggs.
Yeah, I think that was Diggs, yeah.
But they're literally pulling like the blue tent. They're folding it up.
Oh, it's over.
No wording, but yeah.
It is over.
When they say over, but what do they mean by over? Like, is it over for today? Is it over? Period?
We might not know tonight.
We
can't say anything about that.
Well, I'm just wondering if they said anything.
We don't have that information yet.
Okay.
They haven't even given us the official word that the game's over.
We understand that they're
Okay. So that's what we're waiting for. Once we get that, we'll have a better understanding.
No, we still won't have an understanding. Nothing like this has ever happened in the NFL in the modern era.
Right, but there's going to be some sort of determination on, okay, we're going to discuss this. This game's just not being played tonight. Like, their wording is going to be interesting.
Per the rule book, this is probably going to be a forfeiture. This game is probably ended.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
The lady they were talking to is the person from the league that goes to every Monday night game. That's her jersey.
The Monday night coordinator.
Yo, I really hope this guy is okay.
After saying the league making the best decision, so the league stepped in and it was no, we're not letting you go back out there.
And he also said that they just had to go through because Susie was asking why it took so long, and he's going through. They're just going through all the right protocol. This is just what has to happen.
Yeah, it just has to happen. You have to go through. Yes. There's so much there's so much that you got to go through. So much red tape. It is not an immediate. Oh, because like you have to figure out how the players are feeling. You have to figure out how the coaches are feeling. You have to figure out the status of that young man. You have to figure out how his family is feeling. Then you gotta see what the league says. You gotta check the rule book. Are the refs even able to go out there after recognizing all of that and having to see all of that? How does that now influence how the refs call the rest of the game? Like you go through so much shit. There's so much shit. Everything that all the speculating that they had already did that. That's fucking crazy. And if that is the report, then yes, the league made the right decision. Well, it appears there's not going to be football for the remainder of the night.
I hope not.
Which there's not going to be football for the remainder of the night, bro. Given what we just saw.
No, I agree. I agree with you.
Your equipment managers aren't paid enough to roll that shit back out there a second time.
This one had a particularly.
Just saying. It's there, and the league has to also maintain some in an area where the Shield is very rapidly losing integrity. They got to keep their integrity intact. They got to keep their integrity intact, and there's no way that you can also convince now your TV sponsors tonight to push into the rest of their airtime for you to run that. There's not going to be football tonight. No official word yet, but they're all probably all the betting sites are probably gonna either cancel out bets or give back money or yeah. Schefter did bring up it has happened before.
So it's official, game canceled. They will decide tonight or tomorrow what the next step is. So there's a really, really good chance we will not know anything till at least tomorrow.
All right. Well, at least we have direction.
And now the teams are on the field. Or no, that's just replay. Good.
Well,
ESPN does not need to show this, though. They don't need to show guys crying after the fact when the.
That's my point.
That does not need to be shown.
Well, we are going to go ahead and wrap it here. Not even going to worry about playing like a full outro or anything. We're just going to end it. It's been a somber night. It's not what any of us were expecting.
Nope.
Just Everyone have a good night. We love y'all. Yep, and it.